Hey, it's Jill, your energetic ninja. So I'm coming to you live. I know you read in the comments that I was like, oh, I should do this video. And then I got a little nervous and I didn't do the video. And now I'm doing the video because I know better than to let the thinking mind control what I know I should be doing. And I know that this will add value to you if you're at all interested in using energy in your life. And I don't know why you wouldn't be, because we're all energy, so why wouldn't we use it to our advantage? So I want to show you something. I want to talk about Feng Shui a little because I do have a program starting next week, so it's on my mind. It's something I'm working on, and it's something that has created a base and a foundation for me for over 10 years. If you're live, let me know where you're from, and if you have any questions as we go, I would definitely love to see some interaction. And if you're watching this on the replay, if you have questions, be sure to pop them below, and I'll be back later to answer them. But I want to talk a little bit about what Feng Shui actually is, and I want to actually really show you what it is. So I'm here at my house, obviously, and I'm going to show you, okay, behind me is my front door. You can't really see it because it's very bright out today, and it's very white out. So I'm standing at my front door, and from your front door, envision, if you're not at your house, you're at your house. In the back left corner of your home is the area of abundance. And we always want to talk about money because typically we're always looking, you know, there's a lot of times we're looking for money in our life, and I don't think that's a bad thing because we live in a physical, material world, right? This area of your home is about abundance and material possessions and material things, but it's also about abundance of health, wealth, and happiness, okay? So it's an abundance of friends and family. It's an abundance of opportunities and all of that. So from your front door, it's in the back left corner of your house. So I'm going to walk you over to there. So here we go. Here's my house, and we're walking over to the back left corner of my space. You can see, I'm not sure if you can see, but I live out on an acreage. So this is the abundance area of my home, okay? So what I want to show you is actually how you apply Feng Shui cures and tools and techniques to this area, okay? So I'm going to talk to you for a minute and then I'll show you. So Feng Shui is all about using colors and elements in your space because we know that colors vibrate with a different energy. We know that elements such as fire and wood and water vibrate with a different energy, and it's all about placing them in a certain area based on the Bagua map or the energy map. And then what you do when you place these objects is you have an intention of what it is you want to bring into your life, because the state of your home reflects the state of your life, okay? So that's important to know that and understand that. So when you're placing something like a Feng Shui cure, like a color or an object in a certain area, you're placing it with intention. Okay, so 70% of the impact you're making in your space and in your life is based on the intention you've set for what you want with regards to your abundance. And 30% is the physical movement of the object. In each of these areas, and there's 9 of them in your home, and they're all based on different areas of life. There's abundance, there's self-discovery, there's relationships, creativity, communication, wisdom, purpose, well-being, and community. You will place certain colors in certain objects. It's to create a flow of energy, right? You won't visibly see all these colors in my space when you show up, and that's really why I'm showing you my house today. But the color vibrates, whether you see it or not. So I'm going to actually show you my tips and tricks of how I hide the colors. But I've been practicing Feng Shui for over 10 years, and I will tell you this, that people arrive in my home, and I've lived in 5 different homes since I learned Feng Shui. And they're always like, it feels so good in here. And they never want to leave. And they're like, how do you make this happen? And my kids are, you know, fairly calm. We have a good time, but our communication is really good. You know, we have amazing things come into our life. You know, everybody loves to be here. And it's because of Feng Shui. It's because of energy. How do we know there's energy? Well, have you ever gone into a room where 2 people have been fighting and you can like cut the tension with a knife? Like, the energy resides there. You can feel energy like that. So why wouldn't you capitalize on using colors, using elements, using a tool like Feng Shui in your life to shift the energy in your space in an area that would shift the energy in your life, right? It was like taking back control of what I truly wanted by, you know, impacting my space so I could impact my life. So we're going to focus on the abundance area. So I'm going to flip the camera around again, and I'm going to show you. Hi, Mike. How are you? I'm going to show you what I did in the abundance area. So abundance, again, is all about material possessions and wealth. So what are your intentions for that? So how much money do you want to make? How much money do you want in your bank account? What are the things you'd like to collect and have? But it's also an abundance of relationships, abundance of health and well-being, all of those things that you want abundantly to have in your life, okay? So we're back, and I'm going to show you my abundance corner. So the back left corner from your front door, right? I walked you over here. So if you're joining a little later, go back to the beginning so you can see exactly where this is in your space, okay? This is my abundance area. And the lighting, it's a little dark just because of what the lighting's like today. So you will see that this is the back left corner of my space, okay? Now in this area, the colors, and I have them out for you to show you, the main color is purple, and then you have secondary colors of red and green, okay? So this is poster board. This is the size of color you need in your space. There are some homes that have actually painted the walls red. This home, I haven't because it doesn't go with the decor, okay? So I'm going to flip it around. So what I did instead was those poster boards that you see, I've hidden behind the mirror, okay? So there's a mirror right here, you guys, and there's poster board hidden behind there. So the colors are there. They vibrate with the energy that we need based on the Feng Shui Bagua map, but you don't have to see them in your space. It's like the cheapest Feng Shui trick going, okay? So in your abundance area, you want the colors of purple, you want red, and you want green. The element that you need in your area of abundance is wood, okay? So you'll see that I actually lucked out, and I actually had my wood table already, so it was already in place. And the one thing that I added in this home was a mirror with a wood frame, okay? So you can see that. I wish I would have put an extra light here for you guys to see. And then I've also added a plant because that's amazing wood energy, and it's green, right? So I'm adding more of the color in. And so you want to add the energy of wood. So in your space, in the back left corner of your home, if you already have some wood energy there, I want you to set an intention and add some more wood energy into that area. So a decor item or something from another area of your home, okay? And that adds the energy of growth, right? Wood is all about growth and shifting and changing and, you know, achieving what it is you truly want in your life, okay? And then the secondary element that you want to add into this area is water. Okay, so the best way to do this is to add a water fountain, because a water fountain symbolizes flowing money. Now, some places you can actually add a fountain. So in this particular home, I'm a little stuck because I don't have the electrical there yet. So I've added the fountain just outside the abundance area in the community area, which is all about paying the daily finances. So I'll show you where my fountain is, which is just right next door to this area, not literally next door, just, you know, a couple feet over. But what I've done is the mirror is also the water element. So not only have I added the water element to boost the wood and the prosperity and the growth, I'm also doubling my dining room table to boost the energy of abundance of food and prosperity and wealth and happiness that we have when we sit around our table. Okay, so I'm going to show you. I have the colors. Then these don't reside on the table. There, I'm showing you them, but they actually hide behind the mirror, okay, which is wood. And then I've got the green plant. And then if you'll see, I'll pan out so you guys can see. Do you see my fountain? So it's just right there. This represents flowing money, okay? So you want to find a fountain that you love. So it's a part of the abundance area and my area that's community, which is the energetic area right beside it, okay? So there you go. Here is what you need to do to amp up the energy of abundance in your space. You need to add the colors purple, red, and green. You want to add the element of wood, and you want to add the element of water. If you need more ideas, comment below. If you want to show me a picture of your space so I can have a bit of input on what it currently looks like, take a picture of the back left corner of your home and I will help you out, okay? And then the other thing I want to show you, and this is another little trick, is I'm going to show you what I added down here. So that's an amethyst stone, okay? So it's purple, which means it is the color that you want in this space, but it's also energetically aligned with prosperity and abundance. So I'm kind of doubling up on the energetic cure there when I'm adding in a gemstone that aligns with the energy, okay? So that's it. That's how you amp up the prosperity energy in your home. That's how you amp up the abundance area. That is how easy Feng Shui is. But I will tell you that when you shift the energy in your space, you shift the energy in your life, it changes things for you. And who wouldn't want a home that nourishes and supports you and that creates a foundation for where it is you want to go in your life? So obviously, I'm a big Feng Shui fan. I learned it, I taught it, I've taught it to clients, I've gone into hundreds of homes, and now I'm teaching it online. So I'm very excited to get back into it and start showing people how powerful it's been in my life and for my family. I'm seeing Natasha ask me a question. So I can't put a mirror on the wall in my dining area because I have a big window there. What would be the best replacement? So if you don't have a wall where you can actually put a mirror with a dining table, it's maybe something where you can't necessarily use secure. There's nothing wrong with that. You know in Feng Shui, Natasha, that you can't always use every cure because of the way the house is. The other thing you could do to reflect and double up that abundance of the dining room table would be to, put beautiful glass decor on the table, right? Like maybe some beautiful vases or something like that. Or, vase or something mirrored, right? To just reflect that energy back up. So that's one way to do it, depending on, you could use metal or you could use glass, depending on what area it is. Like, I'm not sure what area of your space it's in, but you definitely want to watch your building and reducing elements there when you do that. And then I don't know if you maybe have a way to add small mirrors on either side of the window. That's another way to do it, because we also know your energetic intention behind what you're placing is key in that area. Oh, so you're in the family area, so definitely use something glass, right? And then even try to put something reflective and shiny in there that would help you to, boost that energy and reflect it, or try to get mirrors on either side of the window. You can send me a picture if you're not sure and I can see it visually to see how I can help you out. For those of you, oh sorry, that was my finger. For those of you just joining, definitely go back to the beginning so you learn all of the Feng Shui cures for your abundance area. Let me know if you have any more questions. I'll just wait a few, another minute or two, because sometimes it takes a minute for the questions to pop up. Otherwise, I will sign off. I have work to do. I've got to go back and get everything prepped for next week. If you have questions, let me know. Send me a picture, post it in the comments below. I'd love to help you shift the energy in your space. Okay, awesome. Natasha's going to send me a picture. So post that in the comments, because everyone can see then how I respond to that. Anyways, I love Feng Shui. If you're interested in knowing more about it, there is a program that I'm offering next week, but this is really about understanding that energy impacts your life and start using energy strategically to shift things. It is one of the best tools that I've used, and I'm a very business-oriented, strategic, tactical person, and I've got to say, understanding the energetics of my space and my personal energy has changed everything for me over the years. Anyways, thanks so much. Remember that your life is created one step at a time, so the time is now to take the next step.